Okay, so you have your lab set up, and now you want to do some data collection. One of the first orders of business is to go ahead and identify which card is which. So basically what you're going to go ahead and do here is you're just going to collect on this thing. All right, and what you're going to go ahead and do is move the cart through the gate. And so right now in my hand, I've moved one of the carts. I know the data that corresponds with that particular cart. Most common mistake that people make is put the wrong data with the wrong cart. So make sure you have that correct. In terms of setup, you're going to go ahead and set up each of the sensors. You're going to go ahead and go down to Experiment, Set Up Sensors, and you're going to show all interfaces. And what you're going to have here is you should have two photo gates right there. If one of them happens to not be revealed, you just go ahead and over here, click on a photo gate and drag it into that slot. Now this is important. This needs to be repeated twice or anytime you close down the program. All right, you're going to right click and you're going to choose Gate Timing. All right, you want to do that for both of these. All right, so again, we right clicked on it, we went down to Gate Timing. We're going to set the distance, and that's actually the length of the popsicle stick, the width of it. The sensor itself is going to know how long it's blocked for. It's going to use this distance and calculate the velocity of the actual cart. So you want to input the correct amount here. Let's just assume for the sake of this that it's going to be 1 meter. Clearly that's not the case. It's not 1 meter wide. You're going to put in the correct length. So make sure that you're doing this twice, once for each of the sensors, setting the distance, and making sure that those do match up. So there you go. At this point now you're ready to collect data. And we're going to go over here. We're not going to use the graphs this time. We're actually just going to use the data table. You're going to click and expand the data table here. We're going to get ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and click Collect on this. As I click Collect, the cart's going to move through the gate. And as it moves through the gate, it should register something for us. This tends not to be registering. Let me try my other one right here. So there, as I move it through right there, you'll notice that the times and velocities have come up. So those are the velocities that we want. All right, we want to go ahead and make sure that those are corresponding again to the correct things. At some point this is going to stop, but again all we really just need to do this is once. We click Collect and then we go ahead and we're ready to run a trial. In terms of data, make sure that when your data is split up, make sure we don't take data all in the same range, which means the mass combinations that we choose, you want to make sure that there's a significant spread between the mass. Don't put in 100 grams on each and expect to get a big change. Go half kilogram to a full kilogram difference.